like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God.
Welcome back, baby.
We back, baby.
Welcome back to Twin and Them Basement, where I am
Podcast.
one of two hosts, just Tara.
And I am Shayna, or Shayna the Jerk, but you could just call me Shayna. Some people do call me a jerk, but they bring that on to themselves.
It's the
because I gotta pull it up some. Sometimes they be want to sit like that. Do you want me to do the string like that?
Push it up.
All right. Okay. But welcome back. How was your week, Tara?
It's been a minute. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little nervous.
You're a nervous. What you nervous about?
It's been a minute. Because, we starting up the podcast back up and gonna have some new topics to talk about. Hopefully it's a success.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but yeah.
So how was your week? How was your week going?
My week?
How was your week?
This week has been better than other weeks. Because, we just getting off of the Christmas rush, New Year's rush, and like it's a lot goes on during that season. People working nonstop 7 days after week, and you
tell me about it.
You on the hustle and the bustle.
Tell me about it.
Out in the streets every weekend.
Trying to look for a gift. I ain't do that. I ain't do none of that. All these gifts came from Amazon or whatever I could find online.
So yeah, this week was kind of back to normal, back to the routine. Nuri's back in. That's my oldest daughter. She's back in school, so we back on the strict routine of bedtime, dinner time, shower time, all that. So
homework time.
Yes, it's been smooth.
Smooth
this week. Smooth this week.
Well, that's good.
What about you? What you was doing this week? What you had?
This week was like you said, back to the basics. The kids went back to school, so I got the mornings and stuff was set in stone. Gabe didn't have to go back to work, so that's good because now we home together. While the kids in school.
But y'all got a new addition, don't y'all?
Yeah, we got a baby. Got a little chunky boy here with us. And he's 2 months.
So that's what happened that's one of the big things that happened while we took
that hiatus. But the week been good. The girls went back to school, got them back on, like you said, got back on a routine. Got back to streaming on a regular basis, so Monday through Friday in the mornings. So everything was this week. Yeah, everything on this week has been smooth sailing, as you would say. Smooth sailing.
Copacetic. So since we've took this little hiatus from podcasting, a lot been going on in both of us.
Yeah, so I can start. So we did take a break from doing a podcast. We was dropping an episode every week, every Tuesday, but we did have to take a break. And mainly the break came about because I had a lot of stuff that was piling up and going on. Yeah, and not bad stuff, but it was just like everything was moving. I didn't have time to sit down and talk, have a conversation. I had to, if I wanted to talk, I was moving and talking, or then multitasking. So, but I didn't have a time to just sit down, relax, kick my feet up, kick the bobos with you, basically. But so we end up, so in that time that we didn't stream, we end up moving.
Moving from where? Moved
from Texas to Arizona. So we did that. In the midst of us moving, I got pregnant. So
it was knocking the boots.
Yeah, we was knocking. Yeah, we was doing all that. But so I moved from Texas to Arizona in the midst of us moving. I got pregnant before we moved. So during all the morning sickness and all that, I couldn't help with the move. I couldn't help with the unpacking. I couldn't help with because we drove here, so I couldn't help with the driving. I was car sick. I
Oh
was
my goodness. That was
yes.
a lot.
And then I always wanted some type of food, but when you driving across states, you can't just sit there and find the foods that you want. And if you do, it ain't like your normal, regular
Right.
place
You
that you
still
normally
craving it
go
after you eat it.
to. So you don't even know if it's good or not. So
Mhm.
that was that. So, but that move, I mean, the move was okay. We did some sightseeing like in New Mexico, and because we had to drive through New Mexico, and then it takes forever to get out of Texas. So we went to some cities in Texas that we didn't visit while we was living in Texas. So that was good.
Okay.
And then when we got to Arizona, we had to go stay with my mother-in-law for a week till our house was ready.
So that was
It
good.
was lovely. It was real lovely
It was
there too.
lovely. It was lovely.
And it was was it the summer? It
That's
was
another
close to the
conversation
summer.
to
It
be
was like
had.
in April. Yeah, it was like in April,
That's
so it was getting a little
because y'all
warm
had
too.
y'all stayed there for quite a bit. While
No,
y'all
it wasn't no quite a bit. Made sure it wasn't gonna be quite a bit. It was gonna
I
be a
thought it
weekend.
was a good couple of weeks.
It was a
Was it not?
week. No, it was a week. We stayed there for a week. I'm not cutting this out either. I can tell you that right now. I'm not doing
Ain't
all
you
the
it?
editing. No, I'm not. I bet you they see her in the
Okay, go
camera.
ahead.
Anyway, but yeah, I stayed there, so it was like close to Phoenix area where we stayed for a week, and then we had to we moved when the house was ready.
Okay.
But and then I couldn't stream either. In the midst of that, I couldn't stream because I was so like tired, and then we was getting I don't know if anybody's familiar with GTA RP. We were trying to get that city up and running, but it was up and running, but I couldn't go. I didn't want to get up
To
and get on my
maintain it.
could maintain it because I didn't want to get up and get on my PC. Like, and if the
Yeah.
owners ain't in there, ain't no random people just gonna come in there. So we couldn't get that done. So that was that. That was a lost cause. But other than that, that's what I've been doing. And it's so crazy because the moment we settled in here, we gotta up and
Yeah, back
move.
moving again.
Up and
So
moving.
y'all so where y'all going next?
Kansas.
Kansas. The home of Dorothy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm. Girl, well, don't be trying to find no red shoes because you ain't going nowhere no time soon. Trying to
Girl.
click your way back home.
I wanna go
Click
back.
and
No, I
click.
wanna go back to Texas. I'm go to
Well, wherever you decide home is, it's gonna be Kansas for a couple
I'm gonna run
years,
away.
right?
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away to your house and be like, sorry, Tora. I just do want to go to
Hmm.
Kansas.
What? Now what mommy say? Now with them two big dogs.
Yeah, and
She said you got time for love for them
it was
dogs.
a headache moving because we stopped at different hotels, but we had to find hotels that allowed dogs.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know why Shayna decided to get them big dogs. Like she can just up and move with them. I
Because
was
I
like,
can't up
girl,
and move with
that's
them. You know
good.
what her problem is? Is she want me to up and visit her whenever It's
And she don't
convenient.
want them big old
And she don't
dogs.
want the dogs. And they very well mannered. So it ain't like they shit in the house and piss in the house. They not puppies. They just
Hmm.
bigger dogs. They on a bigger side, but they don't do anything. They literally
Yeah.
lay in their bed all day.
I'm just the messenger.
I guess. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What you had going on during our hiatus? Well, it's been like a few months. How many months has it been?
It's been, I think the one I remember, it was that Thanksgiving podcast episode.
So it's almost been a year. Look how yelling at her kids. Look at her. 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 I told her, make sure the youngest one is taking a nap and the oldest one is entertained. And she can't never just follow suit. Look at her. And she think I'm cutting this out. I'm not cutting this out.
Anyway, what we was discussing.
What did you do while we was gone? Because we was
Oh,
gone. You said the last one was in November. Yeah, I think so. So it's been a year since we recorded a podcast. So what
yeah.
you done did in this
So
whole year?
it was a lot. So I switched.
Yeah, because
I'm
I'm
in the same
thinking,
career, but I switched jobs. I'm in a different
I
company.
had a lot of switch ups in a year, and you had a lot too. Go ahead, you switch
Yeah,
companies.
I switched companies, which financially was good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a lot more stressful though. But I mean, when you want the finance to go up, this gonna come with stress. So it's like a
Mm-hmm.
give and take. So I'm not bothered by that.
But you
So
seem
that
like
was
you was
cool.
handling well, like all of the changes that you had to make during. It
Yeah,
seemed
because
like
I can't let
it just
them phase me too much.
yeah, it
But
seemed
you
like it
know what?
just came
It
easy to
might be
you.
stressful. Yeah, it might be stressful and you come home tired and stuff, but you at work you can't show it. You gotta just take it on the chin and act like I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Cause then they try to play in your face if you show any type of weakness. That's what I learned moving into a different company. And my new boss, she's I respect her very much and she been trying to throw a little tidbits my way to try to teach me even professional life lessons and personal life lessons. So I gotta give it up to her. Also, what else? My weight loss journey. Cause if y'all could tell by the face, I did lose some weight. I lost
Mm-hmm.
around a good 40 pounds. So if y'all look back at the old podcast and now this one, you could probably tell in my face that I have lost some weight. And that was a big achievement for me because weight loss could be a struggle.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to
But
get that
it's not
baby
even a
weight
weight
off.
loss. It's not even a weight loss journey for me. It's just I feel like it's more of a
A
lifestyle
lifestyle
change.
change, yeah. Because
Yeah, because
I could tell like the way you eat and how
mhm,
you way more active now.
yeah.
So
Because I have to like you when you get older and older, you can't think the weight just going your body just gonna change as you get older. Yeah, it's gonna change if you don't take care of your body for the worse.
yeah,
So you gotta be more active and put more nutrition in your body other than eating ho-hos and cakes and stuff.
and ding
But I'm tell
dongs.
you one thing, I ain't gonna give up no ice cream. That's
I
for
could
one.
yeah, I already know that. I already
That's
know.
for one.
And I haven't like when I was pregnant, I didn't crave a lot of like sweet foods and stuff. Like I didn't care
Mhm.
for like ice cream. Like I did want ice cream, but they didn't sell it here, so I couldn't get the ice
They
cream
don't
I
sell
wanted.
ice cream now?
The ice cream flavor I wanted spumoni.
Oh,
They didn't have
I about to
spumoni.
say, talking about, hey, they got ice cream everywhere.
Yeah, but they didn't have
And
spumoni. I wanted spumoni.
also, what I have been doing, I've been doing a lot more, like recipes and different recipes I haven't found on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, call
I
a chef
even did
Tara.
homemade ice cream that was Chef's kiss. I made some homemade butter pecan. When
You
I
made
tell
what?
you,
You went out.
homemade butter pecan.
Oh, yeah, I remember she said. I don't. Now I ain't that a taste, and her
My
partner,
man,
her
my
partner.
man said it was the best he ever had. It was better than Haagen Dazs.
First of all, and he liked to lie.
It
So
was better than Haagen Dazs.
talking about
Yeah,
Haagen
better than
Dazs.
these. Better
See,
than that country farm.
I'm not there to like actually say if it's good or not, because I ain't gonna lie to you.
When I tell you, I can't mess up when it comes to food. And that ain't just coming from me.
Girl, get your okay. Enough of that. Enough of that.
That
But
now sauce I made, baby.
girl,
Harold's and Uncle Remus ain't got nothing on me.
are you sure? Are you positive?
I find pleasure of making food that you would buy at the restaurant and turning it to homemade, and it tastes like you got it from the restaurant. I take pleasure in when I can turn something into nothing. No, I mean turn nothing into something. That's what I
Girl,
meant.
get it together. Get it together.
But yeah,
But
that's what I've been doing since the little year. And
so
I
you change jobs, lost some weight, start cooking more, and stop eating out so much, huh?
Yep. And Nuri, she started school. So
Oh
before I
yeah.
didn't know nothing about being a parent with a school age child. And I feel like the only thing school is good. Teachers fantastic. Love them. But I really don't think they need to send like 5 or 6 pages of paper home every day
Like
about like
not the worksheets. Cause
no, not even. It be first of all, that's on a whole nother level. They send the kids schoolwork home. Okay, I check that. I like those to see her progress and what she doing. But then on
mhm.
top of that, then this little home and school program they got, they send stacks of papers home about that. Then this stuff from the teachers, stuff from the principal, stuff from I was like, the papers is stacking.
Mm.
It's stacking up. And at this point, give me the papers out the folder. I'm throwing them in the garbage. I'm not even. If it's anything of importance, email me, send it through a text message.
Mm. Wait, what you say? Cause you going in and out when you just back up from the mic.
I said
Like your
the papers
last
is
your
stacking up.
last sentence be going out.
The papers are stacking up.
You don't just throw them away. Cause when Zoe bring me stuff home
At first,
from when she bring
no.
me
Now
home
I do.
when she bring me stuff home from school, I check it and look at it and say put it in the garbage. Cause if she
Yeah,
don't, they'll
now
just
I
be all
do.
around the house.
But I said in the beginning, you don't know this. You
Yeah,
don't
I
know this.
guess,
You
yeah.
just thinking everything is important because you sitting at home. I'm guessing it's important if you sitting at home. So
Well,
in the
when you
beginning,
read
I was
it,
checking everything. I was like, "What is this? Y'all doing this?
mhm.
Is this important?" Nuri, what your teacher say about this? And she
when
be
you
just,
like so next year when
but
she
now I
in
know. Throw it away. Throw it away.
next
Throw it
year
away.
she'll be in first grade, right? Next year.
Yep.
Okay, so next. Oh, I got the hiccups. Next year, you won't like none of that stuff gonna face you. You gonna be looking at the thing, and your Nuri gonna come to school, come home saying, "Oh, today was pajama day." You be like, "Oh, well, you'll wear pajamas the next pajama day," because you don't end up forget. But it ain't that big of a deal at that point. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, yeah, I do that now. I don't look at stuff now because the important stuff they do send an email or they text a text message, and I look at those.
Yeah, I
But
don't only look at the school bulletin boards. You send me some home, it's probably gonna go in the garbage. But if her teacher directly messaged me, I know it's important. Other than that, it can't be that. It's either a fundraiser going on, a different outfit, spirit week. Like I don't. If the kids don't come home and be like, I need to wear this to school for this, it must not be important to them. So what's not important to them is not important to me. That's about it.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's what I've been doing since our little hiatus. That's about that's a handful right there. That's a handful.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we can like get into like the second. What did you
The
call it?
second
Cause
stages of the second stages of life. So
second
like
stage is
we
life. So how was your
the
the
first I
first?
feel like your first stage of life is you find out who you are and what you want to do as a career and you learn everything you can learn to succeed in that career. I feel like that's your first like that's going from your whole like s- school and career from kindergarten all the way to college, trade school, or the military, whatever else. That's your first stage of life. Second stage is like you then learn everything you feel like you need to learn to succeed in your career. And
Okay.
that's where I think I'm at now. My second stage of life where um I want to succeed in my career. I
Mm-hmm.
want to everything at home is copacetic. We on schedule. We know what week is gonna go. We could plan little trips and hit bits and their ends every now and again, but we the strict schedule and everybody know what they need to be.
Okay.
How do you see a second stage of life?
So
What like what's your definition?
I guess it's a I guess it's the same as yours. So
I like you know
I
you
guess
be
it's the
busy.
same as yours. Is I feel like my second stage of life is happening because I have a newborn right now, and then I'm starting to stream more regularly. So I'm trying to make that into a career, if not a career, monetary hobby. Meaning
Yeah.
it's not gonna pay as much as I have a job, but it's gonna bring in some income. And then I still am trying to, I'm not going to be a stay at home mother forever. So I will be going back into the work field once I get my certification in computer. It's called
Technology.
computer, yeah, computer technology. So, but I have to get my certification in comp TIA. So computer TIA plus. So I attempt to do it before, but because in the military they'll pay for it for you, but I wasn't privy to, or I didn't pay attention to when I was doing the course that it
Mm-hmm.
was for 3 certificates at once. You had a year to do it though. But
Mm.
I'm not that type of person that I'm very hands on type type thing. I'm a visual
Hands-on learner.
learner, hands-on learner, but I also need some structure in
Guidance.
guidance. Yeah. So me trying to self-teach myself
Mm-hmm.
with just the information they provide me and try to stick to a timeline where at the end I can take the test and successfully complete the course and complete the
Mm-hmm.
test. It wasn't working for me because I couldn't do that. I was never in that situation where I had to do it. So when I did, it was very foreign to me to do it. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm not gonna take a course because Gabe he was in military like school. He was reclassing or whatever. So and he had to take the certification already and he passed it. So I got the information already. I just gotta study it and pay for the test. I'm not going to
You
pay for
just
the
have to
class and then
execute.
yeah, basically. That way when we do move in JR is the name of the new baby, by the way, if nobody know. We didn't introduce him um to
You
y'all.
didn't.
But y'all got a nephew, and his name is JR. That's not his real name, but that's what we call him. His name is JR. And right now he's 2 months. He was
Little
born in
Juju Boo Boo.
He was born in November. I call him Little Juicy Butt because he in big and juicy because all he do is eat. But when he gets older and he gets to get into daycare or like pre-K, then I will start looking for a job outside the home. But in between that, I will start looking for like a stay at home job where I can do computer, probably like help desk type stuff.
So your second stage, let's get back on hand topic.
I
Your
did.
second stage.
I said my second stage
Okay.
was because I had a baby and I will start a new career back up. That's like my
So
second.
your second stage is basically your second stage is basically you still growing your family and still trying to figure out.
No, hold up.
You is still growing because you
It's
just had a baby. So
grown.
don't say
It's grown, but we ain't getting no more after this. It ain't gonna continue to grow. It grown already.
okay. Well, before you had Jr. aka Juju, that's still your second stage of life. Like if I decide to have a baby,
raising a baby is.
Yeah, I feel like your second stage of life, you could still be growing your family, not you individually. In general,
Yeah, okay. In general,
you can still be growing your family, still figuring out your career path, or even not even figuring it out, or just building on your career.
Yeah. All that. All
Yeah.
that.
So we talked about first stages of life, second stages of life. What do you think, or how you think your third stage of life? Not saying like you could tell in the future. In general, what do
In
your third
general,
stage
the
of life
third stage of life,
consist
I
of?
feel like these kids gonna be out the house. JR might just be on his way out the house, but
Mm-hmm.
old enough where I can leave his ass at home, and me and Gabe can do what we want to do. But they'll be out
Mm-hmm.
the house. I feel like we'll be traveling. I feel so. Me and Gabe kind of talked about this that we'll probably want to like or not even rent, but buy what's them little
Summer
Winnebagos?
home.
Oh no, them Winnebagos where you
Oh,
can
Winnebago's.
you could
A
drive.
bungalow.
You could drive and then you could park it and then have a bed in the
Oh,
back.
a trailer home.
No,
A
it's
trailer.
not a trailer home.
Yes,
It's
it
like a
is.
Winnebago. It's like we
Girl,
gonna
maybe
go
that's the
cross
brand
country.
of it. Maybe that's the brand of the trailer home. But it sounds like you want to buy a trailer home, a trailer park, and live in different trailer parks throughout the country. Is that what it is?
No, first of all, I'm not downing on no trailer parks, no trailer park people.
So
But
what's a
no,
Winnebago?
that's not what the hell I'm talking about. I'm talking
What's a
about
Winnebago?
driving,
Google
drive,
it. Spell it out. I'm about to
driving
Google it.
cross, driving cross country and visiting every state that we want to visit and explore every state that we want to explore together.
Winnebago is girl.
What is
It's a
it?
RV, a trailer. Like I
No,
said,
no. It's a RV. It's not trailer home because trailer
yeah, but
home got
that's just the
rooms
brand.
and
That's
houses.
just
I mean, and kitchens and stuff.
girl. That's just the brand. Just say you want to buy a
We
trailer
gonna get an
home.
RV. No, why you keep saying a trailer home? Nobody's finna
What's
be
the
in no
difference
damn
between
trailer
trailer
park.
home and an RV?
One, you sit down
Don't get
and you
down.
live in there.
Don't try to get down on people that live in trailer parks. There's
I
nothing wrong with that.
First of all, that was my disclaimer
Yes,
before
some of
we
them
just.
trailers be looking better than some standalone houses.
That was my disclaimer before we start talking about the Winnebago.
Stop calling it a Winnebago unless you ban a specific Winnebago the brand. Just say you ban an
That's
RV
what I
trailer.
plan. That's my goal to have a Winnebago and go and go around cross country and visit all the states that we want to visit. And then when
And
we
where
get
you
done
parking your
visiting all the
Winnebago?
states
Where you parking the Winnebago?
in an RV park,
AKA trailer park.
in an RV park. So we'll do it in an R. You know, you're sleeping up. They have R.
I know. I know they do.
Okay. Anyway, but so we plan on doing that, and then once we done traveling across, the country, then we
The
gonna
seven
go.
seas.
No, not the seven seas. We gonna go. The different states of the United States. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Across the
Okay.
United States country. The
Okay, just
United
the
States of
country.
America, yeah. And
Mm.
then after that, we plan on like maybe going overseas and visiting different places. He like Asia a lot. He like the Asian culture a lot.
Yeah.
So like the food, the video game. I don't know too much about the video games he like, but
Food, video games.
it's
The
mostly it's mostly the food he like. And
You
I
know
like
what? Now
Thai
that you
food too.
think of it, I've been seeing a lot of like those little Asian pop-up shops or stores like in the malls and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of those around.
I haven't.
They making a scene here in in Illinois.
Really?
They
Could
making
I? Ooh.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
even that late here. It's only 2 o'clock and I'm yarning. But no, I haven't seen those. But yeah, we gonna like visit. Then I probably want to visit Germany since he keep getting sent over there. Over there, I want to
Mhm.
make sure he ain't got no other family over there. I kid.
Yeah, I kid.
But yeah,
I I think your third stage of life, I really feel like that's the time where that's how you find how to be a child again. Because now at this point, like you said, maybe if you have kids, your kids is out the house. If you've been in a career all your life, you may be
done with
retired
it.
and getting ready for retirement. So now you have all this time and this opportunity to do things that you probably would have want to do as a child in your first stages of life that you may couldn't do financially,
Not
or
as a
you just
child, but
didn't have
as
the
a
time.
young adult, maybe like a young adult.
I feel like your first stage of life, you still a child. You don't think so?
No,
Even
18. I don't
college,
think.
even
No,
college, you a
no,
child.
no. You're a young adult.
Young adult, child still.
No, it's not the same thing. Young adult and child is two different things.
Well,
A
you're
child can
finding
live
how
under
to
my
be a
household.
child
A young adult should
again.
be on their way out of my house.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is that you're in your third stage, you learn how to be a child again, meaning you learn to do the things like be playful, have fun again, look at life a little differently, not as stressed as
Uh,
you would be when you being a young adult or in your second stage of life. So yeah, going on vacation, learn a new language, find a new hobby. I think that's
mm-hmm.
all your third stages of life.
And if your significant other don't work in your second stage or first stage, your third stage is there for you to, you know,
Pick it back up
find
again.
pick it back up again, find love.
Or drop it low, girl. Drop it low,
And
girl.
you don't have to. I feel like in your
Hey,
third. I feel like in
hey,
your third stage of life, you don't have to. You don't have to sacrifice
as much.
at all.
Yeah. You
If
get up
you
when you
if you
want
set
to.
yourself up in your first and second stage of life, your third stage of life, you shouldn't have to settle for nothing. You shouldn't have to settle for a job. You shouldn't have to settle for a man or woman. You shouldn't have to settle for friends. Like you pick and choose exactly how you
What you
want
want to do.
your life
Hmm.
to be.
Get
That
up when you
day,
want to get up.
get up when you want to
Eat
hang
if
out
you
with who
want to
you want.
eat.
Hang out with
If
who
you
you
don't
want
feel like
to
cooking, don't cook.
hang out with who you want to hang out
You
with.
don't
Work
feel
out
like
when you want
washing,
to work out
don't
with.
wash.
I mean, work out when you want to work out. Now, I ain't gonna say if you don't want to wash your ass, don't wash it. Should nobody be sitting on no funk.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but I don't know. I think people I feel like people our age look forward. Now, I'm not even gonna say our age. Maybe a little. Maybe in the next 10 years, I'm gonna look forward to my third stage of life.
In 10 years? Let me see. No, 10 years you will not be in your third stage. You
I
still
didn't
have
say
kids in your house.
I didn't say I will be in my third stage of life. I
Are
said,
you
listen,
looking
open your
forward to it?
ears. I will be looking forward. I'm not really looking forward to it right now because I'm looking forward to more stuff happening before there, like birthdays, JR getting older, not older, but a year, seeing what he doing in a year, seeing what he doing in 6 months. Like I'm looking at short term increments right now. I'm not looking so far along. So I'm not really looking into that. But we have talked about it. Like, oh, when these kids get out
It's
the
always
house.
good to talk about stuff like that.
Yeah, especially when kids get on your nerves. I'm like, whoo, I can't wait until they get out the house and do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got the stress. You probably still always stressed, but you ain't got to stress as much because at that point they gonna do what they want to do, and you can't really say too much about it.
Yep, you just gotta trust that you taught them the right way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what it is. Them stages, make your way through them.
Yeah. But like with this hiatus from the podcast, I have missed like these weekly sit downs and talks and talking about some
With me?
stuff in general, since that's what you like to say, in
Yeah,
general.
in general.
In general. But yeah,
Yeah.
the podcast will be back. We just came onto this podcast today to give y'all an update on what we've been up to and
Yeah, but this will be weekly. So we'll be back on our weekly
yeah,
schedule.
we'll be back on our weekly
Every
schedule.
dropping every
But
Tuesday.
this
And
podcast
then
was particularly to just tell y'all what we've been up to and the reason why we took a break from the podcast. And that was basically because me moving, me having a newborn baby, her switching jobs, her getting her
mhm.
health together. There wasn't nothing wrong with her health, but she was getting healthier, which we both of us still on. We're still on our health journey because I need to get this
Yeah.
baby
We be
weight
working
off.
out together, y'all.
Yeah, we do. We have our daily
Be
workout
selling my be
sessions.
selling my Nike Fitness subscription. Don't think I don't know.
Don't you use my Spotify?
No, you took me off, remember? Oh, by the way, Spotify will be putting our podcast on Spotify too. So
For y'all to listen.
y'all
Long as Tara make sure she talking
look out for
into
that.
her mic and speaking
Look
up
out for
clearly.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look out for that. On
Yeah.
Spotify, Twin Them Basement. But
Twin
yeah,
the Basement Podcast.
we're gonna end today's episode on a quote, a little tidbit about just, going through stages of life. This one is by Betty Friedan. And she says, aging is not lost youth, but a new stage of opportunity and strength.
Aging. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The older you get, it's an opportunity to
Yeah.
get on that new stage of life.
But as always, y'all can find me weekly streaming, live streaming on Backkkkkk.com. Playing little card, talking a little shit, kicking the bobos.
Mhm.
Um daily. Under the name is Shayna the Jerk. So you can see me on there. That's what I do weekly in the mornings, typically between 8 and 9 AM.
Yep.
Mountain time.
Mountain
Now
time.
y'all can convert that if y'all want to, but we'll say 9-10 o'clock Central. Since I feel like
Mm-hmm.
majority of our viewers are
Plug
on
that, plug that, plug that,
Central.
plug that.
So but yeah, y'all come visit me over there and let me know that you watch the podcast and all that stuff.
All right. See y'all. Bye.
Bye.